Let's check out this computer science question. The question asks us to consider the following method, and then it gives us the definition of the method. And finally, the question is asking what is printed as a result of calling the method with an input of 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's check out the method. The method is named mystery. It takes in a value x, and the first thing it does is it prints x mod 10. Following this, it checks to see if x divided by 10 is not equal to 0. It will then do a recursive call to mystery on x divided by 10. After this, it will then print x mod 10 again, and that will conclude the method. So let's check it out. And in order to understand this, we need to trace the execution of this method. So let's say that x is equal to 1,234. So we're calling mystery of 1, 2, 3, 4. What that will do is initially it will print x mod 10, which would be the remainder of x divided by 10. This divided by 10 will give you 123 as an integer. And so the modulo, the remainder there, is going to be 4. So 4 is going to be the first value that will be printed here. Taking a look at this, that eliminates A and C because the initial value that has to be printed is 4. If we then go into this function call, so 1,234 divided by 10 is not equal to 0, so then we would call mystery on x divided by 10, which is 123. Within that function call, it will print 123 mod 10, which is going to be 3, and so 3 will be the next value that will be printed. This keeps both options B and D open. Within that function call, it will check to see if 123 is divisible by 10. If that is not equal to 0, that's not equal to 0, so then it will then call mystery of 123 divided by 10, which is 12. This will print 2 as it goes into that method. 12 divided by 10 is still not equal to 0, so this will then call mystery on 1, which will then print 1. Calling mystery on 1, 1 divided by 10 integer division will be equal to 0, so it will no longer recurse at that point. And it will then go past the if block. It will print 1. We then go back up to the next layer in the recursive function calls, and 2 will be printed. That concludes that function, and it will then go up the next layer. It'll print 3. It'll go up the final layer, and it'll print 4. And so thus, what gets printed here is 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. And thus our answer is D.